Hi you guys, thanks for coming back. It's Matt here again with mywebbro.com, and today I want to talk about age verification on websites in regards to the alcohol industry. So I believe every business owner should have a bro in the web design industry taking great care of them. And I'm passionate about internet marketing, and a solid website is one of the foundations of a successful internet marketing campaign. I'm always researching new technology and trends, and I want to share that research with you here today. So let's get right into it. When you go to a website in the alcohol industry, you'll find that you're required now to enter your date of birth before they'll give you access to their content. So this is how Miller Lite is doing it: month, day, year, or Facebook. Budweiser does it like this, where you choose your month, you choose the day, and you find your year. And you can also do Facebook. Coors, month, day, and year, or Facebook. Stella, a lot like Bud. Not surprising, right? Or Facebook. Blue Moon, month, day, year, enter. They left Facebook out. I mean, I don't have to explain to you guys, and you totally understand why Facebook's a cool thing to have on there. Oh, whoops, my friends all know I'm on Jack Daniel's website, right? Month, day, year, or Facebook. Robert Mondavi, month, day, year, or Facebook. Grey Goose, they like Facebook, or month, day, year. Golden Road, month, day, year, right? Oh, there you go, Facebook. So why did they start doing this? It was right around 2008, I think, is when I really started noticing it. And the reason for that is because in 2008, the Federal Trade Commission released this report. It's called Self-Regulation in the Alcohol Industry. Okay, and as far as I can find, this is the most current report from the Federal Trade Commission in regards to self-regulation in the alcohol industry. And it's pretty much the only place where you'll find any recommendations as far as what are my responsibilities as a website operator. Okay, so here we go. We'll look at the table of contents very quickly, where we'll find that the internet is discussed in Section 2, Study of Industry Self-Regulation, Section 2 on page 8. Then they discuss it again, Internet Advertising, Section 4, page 20. Okay, so let's get right into the executive summary, because this is an important concept right here, is compliance with the 70% placement standard. Because we say, well, where does this all come from? Age verification on websites. Here's a really brief history. In the year 2000, there was a census where it was determined that approximately 70% of the population in North America is of LDA, legal drinking age. So in 2003, they released a report similar to this one, where they used that 70% number to come up with this standard that a responsible alcohol company that makes alcoholic products, should be marketing their products to a base of no less than 70% LDA, no more in that case of 30% minors. So you should never market your product to a group of people that's larger than 30% minors or 70% legal drinking age. That number was reiterated in an order to 12 different alcohol brands, where they said, we would like these 12 companies to start to be more accountable to the fact that they're only marketing their products to this demographic. And so they actually did. They determined through this study that about 92% of all television, radio, and print advertising placement for which data were available had an LDA composition of 70% or better when they ran. So in other words, it was a big success. In 2003, they kind of made this recommendation. They ordered 12 of the biggest brands what they would like them to do, and according to the statistics, they found that that was a success. So in 2008, of course, when they released this new report, they want to reiterate the fact that website operators are in fact responsible for the data, collecting the data to prove that their visitors are right around the 70% mark of LDA. And so we can do that through Google Analytics by by requiring a person when they come to our website to tell us how old they are, obviously. So let's skip, like we said, right down to page 8. Oh, and we're going to go right past this chart right here, and this is a cool chart. Right here, this is industry-wide allocation of advertising and promotion expenditures. Okay? And this is a cool report. What it does is it shows you approximately how much money was spent on these different advertising promotions. And you can see that supplier-sponsored internet websites, that's what these are. These are all supplier-sponsored internet websites. Okay? So these websites all accounted for 1.08% of total industry expenditure, and other internet sites 0.77%. And when we say other internet sites, we're talking about, like, for example, the New York Times, the sports section, the Miller Lite advertisement, the girl in the bikini. So page 8, they will reiterate that number, and they'll say only 1.9% of expenditures were represented by internet promotions. That's a low number, and it says here that that likely reflects the relatively low cost of internet marketing rather than its potential reach. I love that. As an internet marketing guy, I love how the Federal Trade Commission recognizes the relatively low cost of internet marketing in relation to its potential reach. That's beautiful stuff. So, company-sponsored sites here, it says that the Commission previously recommended that companies limit access to those users stating that they are over 21. So previously, meaning in 2003, they made the recommendation, and then they proved in the 2008 report that the 2003 recommendation was a success. So here they just talk about the 12 companies I was telling you about. They operated over 200 websites to promote their brands. 197 of them were required to input their date of birth, and they talk about how that was essentially a success. And they love to use Budweiser, Anheuser-Busch as their model. I talked with a friend the other day how it's funny. If you could just get if you can get Anheuser-Busch, Coors, Miller Lite on board, you've pretty much gained control of 90% of the industry. So right there, just by controlling 3 brands and what they do. Let's skip down quickly to page 20. Page 20 is going to discuss the new recommendations, and there's something important in here I want to talk to you about. As discussed in Part 2B1, internet promotions represented less than 2% of the company expenditures in 2005. I want to just say very quickly, it's 2017. This number has dramatically increased. Companies are spending way more money now than they used to on internet marketing. I guarantee you that. So this number is old, and we need a new report, essentially. It would be nice to have a new report, wouldn't it? Here we talk about how, what I want to do actually is get right into the new recommendation. Okay, the new recommendation is that on top of all the old recommendations, yes, you need to verify people's age. You don't need to, not required by law, but you should. It's your responsibility as a business operator. But now they've added that website operators should be mindful of the potential for underage consumers to falsify their ages. So this is why now you're seeing more of the Facebook. This is why now you're seeing more of the social media style login, is because it's important to them that we don't just have a checkbox that says I'm 21. They really want you to take the extra effort to verify that your age is, that you're of LDA. So it says even here that companies should consider using tracking tools to prevent minors from back-clicking to change their date of birth once they realize they've been blocked. So they're really putting a lot of responsibility on us as website operators to try to make sure that our website is visited by people of LDA. Okay, so in conclusion here, guys, if you are operating a website that is involved in the sales of alcohol, if it's a bar, if it's a brewery, if you sell alcohol products or alcohol-related products, you have a responsibility to make sure that your website is visited by people of legal age. Now, if you need help with that, if you need help with your website or internet marketing, if you want to add age verification to your website, or if you need anything else related to your e-commerce store, Shopify, or your WordPress website, please contact me. You can email me, matt@mywebbro.com. You can visit my website, www.mywebbro.com. Check me out on Facebook, connect with me on LinkedIn, and of course you should subscribe to my YouTube channel. Tell your business owner friends about me, and share my information with your marketing manager friends. And I'll see you guys again soon. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.